Why do most pressure washing businesses fail? In this video, I'm going to be answering that question, and I'm also going to give you 10 things that if you do, I can promise you, you will not fail. Now, there's going to be two types of people that click on this video to watch. The first type of person is going to be somebody who just clicks for a quick fix, some kind of quick little nugget that they can take away. They're not really going to listen. They're not going to be transformed. They're not going to hang out until the end of the video. They're not going to take notes, and they're not going to implement the things that I'm going to talk about in this video, and that's completely fine. But that exact person is who we're talking about in this video. So if you're somebody who is just jumping around, looking for little nuggets of information, not applying anything, you're going to fall short. Now, person number two is going to be somebody who listens to this video intently, takes action on the information within it, and then has tremendous success. So you get to decide basically who you're going to be, but I promise you, if you listen to what I put in this video, you are going to get a ton of value and you're going to be able to have a successful business. So if that sounds good, hit the thumbs up button for me. And if at any point in the video you get some value, leave me a comment down in the comment section, as it really does help me out. But I got a comment on one of my videos, and that's what I want to lead this video off with, because the comment really got me thinking about why a lot of people fail. And the comment said, I'm seeing a lot of rigs for sale on Facebook Marketplace. They say that they're leaving the business after years because there's too much competition, undercutting prices, and they simply can't make a living, spending more money on ads, walking door to door than they could make. These are people with YouTube channels. First and foremost, people with YouTube channels make videos to get views. Okay, so if people are posting videos about selling their trailer, that could be the first thing. The second thing is there's a lot of big issues with people that ultimately go out of business. The first one is accountability, or lack thereof of accountability. I get a ton of comments in my comment section about people that quit because the saturation of the market, or there's too much competition, or there's people driving down prices. All of it is an excuse. When you can hold yourself 100% accountable for everything that happens to yourself and your business and life, you are going to be 100 times more successful, because when everything is your fault, you are always in control, okay? Anytime that you say, oh, that was the reason I failed, and you point outside of yourself, you're basically giving up your control to something that's out of your control. You can't do anything about how many people that are offering the service. You can't do anything about how much they're charging. All you can do is maximize on the things that you're doing and just become better day in and day out. So the first thing that I want to say, you guys, if you're worried about your business going out of business, focus first and foremost on 100% accountability. When you're focused on yourself, everything is within your power. So if you guys understand that and you're with me, comment down below. It's all on me, because it is. Number two is businesses fail as a result of a lack of customers. We are not pressure washers. We are marketers who happen to provide the service of pressure washing. We're marketers that happen to provide whatever service it is that we're providing for our customers. And to prove this, have you guys ever seen somebody go out of business because they had too many customers? Absolutely not. So anytime somebody's going out of business or they're leaving the business, it's because of a lack of customers. Now, customers pay in direct proportion to the amount of value that you provide, i.e., become more valuable, make more money. So that needs to be first and foremost in our mind. How do we get more customers? And then how do we become more valuable to those customers? So to kind of bring you guys through my value cycle, when I first started my business, there was pretty much only one service that I would offer, and that is concrete cleaning, because it was the easiest and it was something that I didn't need a ton of training on, and I could do it the fastest, and it was just all around, took the least amount of effort to make good money. And it was all I knew how to do. So I would offer concrete cleanings. I would make $100 to $150 per driveway, and that was what it was. Then when I started to up my game and up my value proposition, I then added on house washes. Now I went from making $100 to $150 to $300 to $400. And then we added on roof washing. So it took my company from $300 to $400 to now we can make between $500 and $1,000 on jobs. And some jobs we make $1,200. So every time that you add a new service, you're adding more value for the customer, making yourself more valuable, and in turn you will be paid more for that value. So figure out how to get customers, or you're going to go out of business. And then once you get the customers, figure out how to be as valuable as possible to those customers. No one ever sold their business because they had too many customers. Okay, so I'm going to link a video down in the comment section description. I did a 30-minute video all about getting customers. Highly recommend you guys check that out. But if you want the most in-depth training with an action plan, with homework, with accountability to make sure that you're actually taking and implementing the steps that I'm talking about, be sure to check out me and Mike's coaching. It'll be the first link in the comment section description. One-on-one coaching with me and Mike. The first 4 weeks are all marketing. It's all about getting customers. It's all about recouping that investment and starting to multiply, so that way you could take your business to wherever it is that you want to go. We've had one guy that landed a $10,000 job after the first class, another guy that landed a $29,000 contract, and we just had another guy that did his first $20,000 a month. So this is high level coaching. So if you're serious, be sure to check it out. First link in the comment section description. The next major mistake is spending too much on equipment early on in your business before you have any proof of concept, before you've washed a house, before you've done a job. You're out there spending $20,000, $30,000. You're getting yourself in massive debt. with no experience, no proof that this business is actually going to work. And I've just found that this is one of the biggest reasons why people go out of business. They run out of money, they over leverage on debt, and then they end up not being able to get customers. They make excuses for why everything is against them, and then ultimately they have to sell their equipment because they have no other way to pay for it. So if you want a quick way to get out of business, put all of your money immediately into equipment and don't save any other money for marketing or getting customers or testing anything out. It's just a bad way to go. The next one is running the business like a side hustle. If you run your business like a side hustle, you will make side hustle money. And what I mean by this is you're not tracking your customers, right? You're not logging these customers in. You're not making sure that when we acquire a customer, we keep them forever so that way we can remarket to them and sell them again later on down the road. You're not tracking your expenses. The only thing that you're keeping track of is all the money that you're making, but you're spending a bunch of money. And so the amount of money that you're making is not as much as you think. Therefore, you're spending more money on less important things or things that you really shouldn't be spending money on. Maybe you're writing things down on a pen and pad. You're not professional with your invoices and estimates, which is costing you jobs, or people aren't paying you as much because you're not presenting yourself as professional as you could. You're not tracking analytics, so you're not able to see what you're doing month in, month out and actually improve on it. All of these things are basically running your business like a side hustle and not running your business like an actual business. Run your business like a business so that way when you get to the point where you're like, hey, I don't want to do this anymore, I want to sell this off, you can actually take the business, you have tangible numbers of everything that you have tangible customers, and you can then sell that off to somebody. It's going to make your business worth 5 to 10 times more value because you're not just selling equipment, you're actually selling an asset, which is the customers and everything else within the business. So if you guys need a tool, be sure to check out QuoteIQ. First link in the comment section description. In QuoteIQ, you can keep track of customers, send estimates, invoices, collect payments, collect tips on invoices, and get reviews all for free. We've literally made it for free. And then if you want to level up, if you want to get into your analytics and tracking expenses, if you want to start email automation, if you want to start mass email and texting, if you want to get InstaQuote, like you can level up from there. But basically we put all these tools and features within QuoteIQ for absolutely free. So that way you could build your business so you can start making more money. And then from there, you'd have all the tools you need to start leveling up and leveling up. So be sure to check out QuoteIQ if you haven't already. We have a ton of awesome stuff in there for free. Review Multiplier alone is easily the most slept on free feature within QuoteIQ. Literally every single invoice that gets paid through QuoteIQ, those customers are automatically redirected to your review link so that way you can level up and get way more reviews. And at the end of the day, that's what really matters, right? When we go shopping on Amazon, if two products are exactly the same, what do? We pick the one with the most reviews. And this is how your customers are making buying decisions. They're looking at all these pressure washing companies with the same name on the same page, and whoever has the most reviews is who they're going with. So how many jobs are you missing out on by not having reviews? So get QuoteIQ, start running into that review multiplier, and start utilizing these free tools at your disposal. The next thing is you have no plan, okay? You have no marketing plan. You have no winter plan. You have no idea what's going to happen beyond next week. And those who fail to plan to fail, okay? Take all the info from these videos and build out your plan. I'm going to do this on these days. I'm going to offer these services this time of year. I'm going to start putting money aside to upgrade this. Whatever it is, make your plan so rock solid that you know what you're going to be doing every single day. Within the coaching program, I've had guys tell me, hey, look, I'm scared. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. There should be no reason why you're scared because there should be no time to be scared. If you had such a rock solid plan in place, you would be standing on that foundation and you would know every single day what the action steps you need to be taking to move yourself and your business to wherever it is that you want to go. Okay, so build out the plan, execute the plan. If you guys need help with it within the coaching, we actually build out the plan over the 8 weeks so that way you can take that blueprint and continue to implement it into your business month over month, year over year. And that way you know exactly the action steps that you need to be taking. But not having a plan is a surefire way to go out of business. The next one is the people around you are bringing you down, okay? You are the average of those who you spend the most time with, so it's time to take notice on who that is and where they are going, okay? Because if you're an average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with, how much money do those people make? What do those people do in their free time? What do they talk about? What are they complaining about? Are they people that are actively planning out their future, planning out to do better, trying to grow businesses? Or are they people that are putting you down saying, hey, that'll never happen, you should just give up on it, you should just get a 9 to 5? Are they pushing you into the places that you want to go? Or are they not pushing you at all? Are they saying like, dude, you should just chill out, we should just watch TV, like whatever the case may be. Take note of who you're spending the most time with and try to surround yourself with better people that want the best for you. Because if you have people that are talking down to you all the time, then that's how you're going to be performing. You're only going to rise to the level of the people that you surround yourself with. Number 7 is an inability to adapt, okay? When things get tough, when times get hard, you need to be able to pivot on a dime. If you're unable to do this, you're simply not going to make it, okay? You're going to become one of those guys that said, oh, this happened to me, that happened to me. It'll become your story. It'll be the thing that you tell everybody about why it is that you failed. You'll attach yourself to that story, and that story will literally be the death of you. I know you guys know people like this, right? You know people that say the same things. They're still talking about what happened 20 years ago because they've attached themselves to the story that they tell people. So we need to make sure that we're able to adapt, and that might look like a willingness to offer other services. Let's say that people aren't wanting pressure washing at this time. What other services can we offer? If you're having a hard time getting pressure washing jobs, then you need to offer a different service with a higher demand and less competition, so that way you can get your foot in the door with customers that you might not have been able to otherwise. We actually had a guy in the coaching program with a handyman business, and he was doing over $10,000 a month pressure washing without ever marketing for pressure washing, because he would get these handyman clients that were lower ticket clients, and he would say, hey, I noticed that your roof is dirty, your house is dirty, your driveway is dirty. Did you want to go ahead and get some pressure washing? And they'd be like, oh, absolutely. We didn't even know who to ask about that, but since you've already done a good job for us, of course we'd hire you to come on and do this work for us. So have the ability to adapt when things get hard, have the willingness to offer services that are outside of whatever it is that you're currently offering, and then be willing to leverage those other services that may have less competition or maybe lower ticket services into higher ticket services such as pressure washing. If a handyman can make $10,000 a month pressure washing with no marketing whatsoever, I guarantee that you can do the same. And he's in one of the most competitive markets in the United States. He's in Florida. And so it's like, how many wash companies are in Florida? But guess what? He's still putting it in. He's still making a ton of money, and he's still doing an awesome job. The next one is you don't study the best. And if you do, you're not taking action on it. Okay. So it's one thing to watch all these videos. It's another thing to actually go out and implement the things that we talk about. This is one of the differentiators between the two people that are going to watch this video. I want to continue to reiterate it because I want you to go out, take action, make the action plan, take accountability with your marketing, take accountability with how your business is going, literally embody what it is that I'm telling you in this video, because it's going to make you unstoppable. Okay. So study the best and then become the best. There's people in your city that are doing 80% of the work. There's people in your city that are landing $20, $30, $40, $50,000 contracts. And those people, guess what? If you Googled pressure washing in your city, you could see how many GMB reviews they have. You could see what their website looks like. You could see what ads they're running. Literally, you could copy your best competition, but you guys aren't doing it. You're not looking into it. You're not building out a plan that you can execute on day in and day out. The next one is developing an unbreakable will. A lot of people that'll watch this video are already broken. Okay, their mindset is already defeated. They're overthinking it. They're overwhelmed. They're worrying. They're consuming all this information without any action. All these people selling their equipment is because they got in over their head and they weren't ready. They weren't prepared. They had no plan. They did not have the will to succeed no matter what, because there's a certain type of person, and we see these people all the time. These are the people that end up doing $250,000 a year in their wash business, and it's the people that say, I will not fail no matter what. I will give my absolute all no matter what, and I'm going to make the best out of this no matter what. So if that sounds like you, if it sounds like something that you want to embody, take the first step. Comment down below, I will, down below. We'll try to hold everybody in the comment section accountable that comments below, I will. I'm going to hashtag you a real one. Make sure you took notes on this video and then go out and implement. Develop that marketing plan. Put it into place every single day. Develop all the strategies. Where's the money going to go? How are we going to keep track of customers? How are we going to stay organized within our business? If you implement everything that I talked about in this video, there's no way that you will not be successful. So, hope this video helped. If it did, hit the thumbs up button for me. Subscribe to the channel. My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed. And until next time, hustle hard and get that money, baby. Peace.